Pisces Moon, we connect, we hold on, we're very sentimental. We believe that everybody has a good heart. We see the best in people. We love to see people be the best that they can be, and we love to be a part of helping them get there. But it's also a very lonely place to be, because a lot of people, although they're excited and they jump on board to our dreams and imaginations, once they achieve them, then they don't really have any use for us anymore. And that can be very heartbreaking, to give out so much to others and to feel kind of empty-handed. But what I've learned is that you have to open your hands, open your heart, and let things go through. It's not up to us to who benefits from the incredible gifts that God gives us. Understanding the characteristics that you have, that you were born with, is so important. And understanding how to keep an open heart and a free heart, and to trust those things into the universe, that it's not our job to really receive back from them. It's our job to continue to be an open vessel. And so it's something I'm still working on. So I've got this Pisces rising and Pisces moon. And I've learned that I'm very, very clairvoyant. I don't like to use the word psychic, because so many people automatically interpret that as, 1-800 psychic, And again, I'm not here to judge any of that. I'm just here to talk for myself, that I am able to know what's going on. I have a knowing. And I'm learning to use that. I'm learning to use that spiritual side. And that's what I want to share with you guys. I know that there's a lot of controversy about astrology and religion. I do not believe that understanding the science and the tools of the universe is conflicting to my personal faith. And I actually see God so much more amazing by understanding how intricate He was in creating the universe as He did. And that He's allowed us to have signs, He's allowed us to have tools to get through this earth. I don't pray to my Virgo. I don't pray to my Pisces. It doesn't save me. It just allows me to know where my strengths are and where my weaknesses are. And the beautiful thing about it that I really love is that it helps me to connect with others. I use astrology when I'm getting ready to go into business partnerships. I use astrology in my relationships and my friendships. I understand my children differently now, because I understand who they were created to be. And I'm able to understand how they interpret and how they perceive things. So when I'm talking to them, I can be sensitive to how things go through their mind and through their heart. One thing about a Virgo, and actually a Pisces, both have the characteristics of being able to mimic. A lot of your comedians are Virgos. We have Adam Sandler, we have Bill Murray, we have Jane Curtin, by the way, who was born on my birthday, September 6th. Virgos are hilarious. And so are Pisces. Pisces are also able to really go in depth into a person and feel them and express things in a way that sometimes they don't even know how to express themselves. And so I have a unique gift. That's what makes that's what allows me to work with animals so well. So I'm really excited about being able to go through the different planets with you. See, what else about Pisces Moon? There's so much. I'm still learning. I'm still working on understanding it. Pisces Moon people usually have a very, very spiritual experience sometime in their life. At 16 years old, I had a very spiritual experience, and my faith has been very important in my life. The downside to Pisces, as many of you that have Pisces may experience at some point in your life, may still be experiencing, because we are able to experience such high on life, such spiritual experiences. Drugs and alcohol can be a very strong pull for a Pisces, because we're always looking to recreate that incredible experience. And as life would have it, there are ups and downs. We can't live on the mountaintop. We don't live in that high place all the time. And because a Pisces is able to go to the highest place on the mountain more than any other sign on the zodiac, they struggle with the downs. You know, what goes up must come down. And they struggle with the downside. And so it's very easy to use drugs or alcohol to try to recreate that feeling, that almost, utopia that we experience. And believing in yourself, trusting that will come in the waves of energy, the waves of life as it's supposed to come. By doing drugs and alcohol, we're cheating. But also, I think Pisces can experience a lot of depression because of the fact that they come down off that mountain and they don't like it. And they can go to a very low place. They can be martyrs because they give out so much without expecting anything in return. They very easily become depleted. They very easily become drained by the emotions and the energy surrounding them, by people. I'm 44 years old now, and so in my life, I'm learning to set boundaries. Part of those boundaries is not putting myself in situations that I'm sponging up negative energy. I have to be really careful of that. Even going into large rooms, large groups. I work indoors right now. I'm going to school, and I'm on the computer doing online school about 30, 40 hours a week. And every hour on the hour, I have to walk outside for about 10, 15 minutes and dream a minute. And so I'm learning to work with my Pisces. I need to have times that I'm alone. I actually need a lot of alone time, and I never knew that about myself until the last few years. I get really burned out if I don't take time alone. And that might mean going and taking a nap. It might mean walking outside. It might mean a lot of Pisces like to read, because then they're able to go into another person's dreamland. They need time alone to recharge. So if you're a Pisces, a couple things to make sure of. Make sure you're balancing yourself out. Make sure you're fulfilling that call in you that searches out something spiritual in your life, that you understand, that fills you, that guides you, that gives you discernment. Be careful of the occult, I guess I should say. Be careful of spiritual things that might be harmful to you. We can become obsessed, and especially me having Virgo get very obsessed over things, and we love to analyze and we love to rehash. So be careful of obsessions. Be careful of the down times when it seems like nothing exciting or there's no visions going on. They'll come again. But just like the order of the universe, things have to come in waves. They have to come at the right time. That's what's so beautiful about the science of astrology. When you're reading what's happening out there in the universe, and as the planets are changing, it's really an amazing thing, like for someone like me, because I can just start to fall into rhythm, into sync with what's happening. Right now, we're in a Mercury retrograde from November 6, 2012 to November 26, 2012. Oh, This one has been a doozy on my little Virgo. Yeah, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and so when Virgo is ruled by Mercury, Virgo will experience a retrograde to a higher degree, and I can feel it. And so I'm learning to just lay low for a few weeks. It's not going to change the things that are happening. There's been a lot of relationship, communication problems the last 3 weeks, business problems the last 3 weeks. I write a lot, and I haven't been able to even get one sentence down without a lot of struggle. And so instead of beating myself up, what's wrong with me, what's wrong with everyone, I'm like, this is just a bad time for everyone. So it helps me to be less judgmental and to understand what's taking place. Gives me kind of a cue into what's happening. Let's see, anything else? Pisces Moon. Pisces Moon. I'm still learning about my Pisces Moon. I like I said, I didn't realize how valuable my intuitions were. I'm learning to understand them. I can read somebody's emotions across the country. If I have some kind of connection with somebody that I've connected with. I am a Facebooker, and I've met a lot of Facebook friends that we've done a lot of networking, and I've never met them in person, never talked to them on the phone, and I have like really valuable friends out there, and I'm able to feel them, I'm able to read them, I'm able to know what's going on, and I'm able to open my heart to them as well.
Oh, my pretty boy.
Now we're both like starting to write.